Okay, guys, this just in. Actually, it's not just, but it's just going here. There hasn't been anything on the news as far as I've been able to see about this. This is from the MPC show, and I'm going to show you some other stuff here in a minute. They posted this 3 hours ago. Jacksonville Center ATC controllers walked out last night over the vaccine mandate. Shut down the whole thing. Total disaster for us and other airlines. Total news blackout. Be sure you spread the word. The guy asks about Jax, and that's another big airport. 650 flight canceled so far. Operations are still unraveling. The pilots haven't started yet, but they say that's coming. When you go over and do a little search about this, here's Yahoo News 4 hours ago. Southwest Airlines canceled 1,800 flights days after a pilot union sued over COVID-19 vaccine mandate. Let's see. This was today. Everything in America is shutting down due to vax mandates. This is off of Don't Speak News. Florida Airlines shut down due to traffic controllers walking out. Yeah, it looks like there's stuff. I mean, we know they've been talking about it for a while now, but it looks like a lot of places are quietly implementing these mandates across the board without getting too, speaking out about it too much or making announcements, and it's backfiring on them big time. People are just like, nope. And I heard just the other day, Jen Psaki was questioned about jobs and stuff, job reports, and the job report's been terrible since the beginning of the year. 10 months. 10 months. Terrible. And according to her, they've been creating 500,000 jobs per month in the last 10 months to the tune of 5 million jobs so far. It's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing exactly the opposite. It actually took out a lot of jobs. I mean, just right off the bat, you can go to how many was it? 15,000 people working on the Dakota pipeline? I'm not just counting the guys that were working in the actual stuff. I'm talking about all the sub companies and businesses that shut down because of it. There's a lot of people that lost out a lot on that. A lot of jobs collapsed on that. I'm not seeing where any jobs are being created. Now this is going on. Yeah, it's even getting worse. Now, guys, don't be surprised if you watch this video and suddenly it gets taken down. But YouTube can do that if they want to. But the information's right here online. We can look it right up. It's not like this is hidden information. So this is getting serious. But people are tired. People are frustrated. People see what this is and don't want it. Now, from a Christian standpoint, we already know what this is. This has to happen. Every bit of this stuff has to fall apart. Because the guy with the plan has to be able to come in and say, I got the cure for all the problems. Don't worry about it. We're going to fix this. The current economic system has to be brought down in order to bring up the new one. They can't implement the new one without getting rid of the old one. It's here. The system is here. And we use it in everyday life, debit cards and junk like that. But they can't make that the actual system or the only system without getting rid of the other one first. This is bleeding right into that. All this. Now you're starting to see what all this stuff with the vaccines and all that and the COVID and all that, now you're starting to see what that really was for. It's to bring down this system. It's all part of the plan. From our standpoint, from a Christian standpoint, we know what this is. We know what this is and we know where it's leading. So we don't be afraid. We already knew this was coming. We know that we're in that last 10-year stretch on the timeline. This is it. So don't get excited. Don't get freaked out. But we should be able to look at this and go, the Lord's coming. And actually be more excited because he is coming. Now the rest of the world, they're pretty oblivious to it. Keep in mind that we're not involved in the rest of the world because we don't belong here. This isn't our home. Our home is somewhere else. Don't be out there trying to get involved in the riots and stuff like that. We're not fighting for this world. We're fighting for another one, or we're going to another one. This isn't for us. This is for the earth dwellers. But it's clear to see where this is heading. It's going to head there pretty darn quick. Remember what I told you guys at the beginning of the year? Wait till the first 5 months, watch what happens. First 5 months, horrible stuff. Wait till October, November, December timeframe. Well, October, November, December timeframe. Look what's happening. Just like I told you guys, it was obvious we were going to end up in some weird places. Here we are. So this should be no surprise to any of us. So if you're involved in any of this stuff, if you're getting caught up in this, I feel for you. You know, I'll lift you up in prayer if you're stuck somewhere. But make the proper plans to keep yourselves from getting involved in this and to avoid these possible situations. Because this could get bad. 1,800 flights, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people stuck. They fly into an airport and all of a sudden the airport shuts down. They're stuck there. They got to try to find a way out. So that's a bad juju. But anyway, guys, like I said, don't be afraid. This is supposed to happen. All this has to happen before that brand new situation comes up of the tribulation. All this has to happen. All this stuff has to fall apart. And we're right there. Oh, another thing, we got weird storm systems coming through. I just saw that. We're actually about to get a bunch of rain. And we have a big solar storm that's going to hit us in the morning from the sun. Direct hit. So don't be surprised if your electronics do something weird or you get some brownouts. So that's just a quick touch on some of the things that are going on. And there's more. The La Palma, the whole north end of the island lifted up 4 inches, and the lower east part of the island dropped down 4 inches. So they don't know where that's going to go, but it looks like it may do exactly what they predicted it's going to do, even though people said that they didn't think that was going to happen. But more volcanoes are erupting, more earthquakes are happening. Everything's going exactly where it's supposed to go. So don't be surprised. Make proper plans. Don't go anywhere. Stay out of the situations. Keep yourselves, just like the proverb says, a prudent man sees trouble coming and hides himself, where the foolish go on and are punished. Hide yourself. We have no part or parcel in what this world is doing. We got something else coming, something else going on. And take great joy in knowing that this is all leading up exactly to where we're supposed to be and to the coming of the Lord. All right. I love you guys. See you in the next one.